Good morning, all. For the few of you who don't know who I am, I'm Danielle. I grew up in this church, basically. Most of you know my family. Most of you watched me grow up to the person I am today. And as you know, this is for the Temple Talk. The theme for this series has been Giving God or Changes to Everything. The first week we listened about time and asked the question, how can you change giving your time to God? The second week we listened to the Hills talk about the spiritual gifts and how we can use them to spread God's message. Last week we listened to Owen talk about how we can change how we worship and pray to God and help us hear us. And on the fourth and final week of this year's Temple Talks, we're going to talk about, in my opinion, the hardest topic, money, and how we can change our offering of money to God. When I was first asked to help talk about this, I thought God must be playing a joke on me. As many of you know, public speaking does not run in the family. I was hoping that when I was given this, I would just be handed a sheet of paper that had my speech written on this, and I could just read from that. Come to find out, that's not the case. And most of all, I would have to be talking about money. Why else would they ask a jobless 23-year-old with student loans paying back to talk about giving money and how we need to give more money away from our income? Well, Pastor, I ask you this. How can we give money if we don't have any income? But luckily in the past, money being sent my way was a godsend, and I can thank all of you for that. A few years ago, as many of you know, a scholarship fund was started in the church that uses some of the offerings from the year and gives it away to lucky college students who apply. And now I insert apply for this scholarship. It really is helpful. The first year the scholarship that was out, I was the only one who applied. I didn't know that at the time, but it will come into play later. When filling out the application to get the scholarship, I honestly thought it may be a waste of time. I was thinking, it's probably not going to be a lot of money. They never said how much the scholarship was, and I knew the church didn't have much funds to spare. I was assuming maybe it was going to be like $100 to $500. You know, money I wasn't going to have to pay, but also money that wasn't going to make a real dent into the tuition. Fast forward to a few months later, I get a call as I'm walking back home from work saying that I was awarded the scholarship. I was like, all right, cool. I was on the phone, I forget who called me, but I was standing on the phone talking with them for a while, just catching up, letting them know how I was and everything. Finally, I asked the question, so how much was I awarded? And no amount of warning could have told me how much I was going to be given. That first year, I was given over $7,000 in just this scholarship. After I was told that, I had to find a nearby bench to sit down and ask again to make sure I was hearing right. The next year, when the scholarship was coming out again, and people were asking me if I was going to apply again, knowing how much I was given the first year, I wasn't really sure. I would shrug and say, probably, but who knows? And then when it came closer to the deadline, I kept asking myself, is it worth applying again, knowing how much I got? And then I saw how many people were applying that year. It was definitely more than the one that I put in last year. I'm not entirely sure of the amount, but I knew it was definitely more than 4 or 5. And I couldn't bring myself to apply again. I felt guilty knowing that the money that I received last year could never compare to how much money that people were going to be receiving that year and years to come, since most people were going to keep applying. Sometimes giving money, even though if you have none, can just mean taking a step back and letting others receive what you know you can also receive. And since I'm not entirely sure how to end this off, I'm going to leave you with this statement. Give what you can, whether it be time, spiritual gifts, prayer, or money, when you can, in a way you know how to. Amen.